Hi, welcome you again. I'm Sabir Ahmed. In this lecture, I will show you how to prepare, or that means the finalize a map. After all the classes, we have seen that um, in all the previous classes, we have seen that how to analyze and how to prepare some contour aspect and how to make database, how to make shapefile, all of these things. Okay, our main target is to make a map, right? So after analyzing, after getting all through these techniques, we are here to prepare, that means finalize a map. How we can do that? In this lecture, I will cover a map layout, insert symbol, and putting grid lines. Oh, it should be a putting grid lines. Okay, okay, let's see about that. Okay, in the last lecture, I have taught you uh, about spatial analysis, how you can analyze data spatially, right? So, so this is the spline methods, and this is the control line. So we want a map from this layout, and we want to put symbols, grid lines, and showing some other things, right? So for example, I'm gonna show you a finalized map I made for my thesis work. Uh, for example, here, figure, final figure. For example, this, right? This is the final map. This is the shape file. This is the polygon. This is the line. So in this manner, I put the river, boundary, and I've made several shape files for different purpose, right? And I put um, scale, I put a north arrow, I put another scale for this map, and I wrote some text here, and I put the grid lines, that means the coordinate system here. So how we can make or finalize? So you've done, you know how to prepare all those things. So now you will learn how to make or finalize a final map. Okay, so for this reason, for so if you want to put a boundary of Bangladesh, then what you can do, you can um, import or add data of Bangladesh maps. For example, I'm gonna add Bangladesh. Uh, no, not here, no, not here, here, not here. Yeah. No, what is that? Yep, data. Yeah, district project. Yeah, it overlapped. So if I want it is transparent, then we have to click it here, and you have to click it here hollow. That means it's nothing. If you want to change the symbol, then it's black. Yep. Okay, if you want to change our spline map, then what you can do, so you have to right click here, go to the properties, the symbology. Okay, the different types of classified. If you want our results in classification, right, for stretching, so different or discrete color, so whatever you want, there are lots of options here. So whichever you want, you can do that. So I do generally use stretching, stretch method. So symbol color, and let's see, histogram type, stretching type. I do use histogram equalization. Okay, the color is different color, same. Okay, now I can change the color of the boundary map. For example, this, okay, it becomes black, and I don't want to show the contour here. Okay, so I want to make this as a map, right? So how can do that? Okay, we can do that from here. Layout view, this is the data view. So in data view, we do generally work. So in the first lecture, I have already teach you, I have already shown you that all of the features, what you have to do and what not to do, right? So I think you remember about that. Okay, so we go to the layout view. This is the layout view. So this is the in this layout view we generally use or finalize a map. Okay, so if we, so what is the size of this map, so in which size we are going to prepare, so it depends upon you. You can set up this or anyway whatever you want. Otherwise you can set up your map layout, going to the here paste and print setup. Okay, create a map package, something like that. So okay, so for example, we are going to make a A4 size map. So for example, a whole page map. So we can do that. We want to put all those things here. Yeah, we can. It's so due to the size it is imbalance, so I can show this off. Okay, and I can drag this. I have to yeah, so I want to represent it something like that, right? Okay, so this, and I want to put some legend here. So how can do that? Insert legend. So that mainly two things here, the no contours here on the border and the explain legend. Okay, so we have to put both things legend. Okay, finish. So we have two legends here, right? This legend does mean this is the body stick boundary, so we can write it down later, it doesn't matter. So spline high value, something like this. This is the legend. We can put anywhere. So if you want to make some background properties, so for example size, frame, border, background color, if you want to put the background color white. Okay, so it's white, right? So if you want to put not arrow, there are several not arrow options. So for example this one, what is that here? So according to your preference you can make it bigger or something like that. Put here. Okay, so if you want to put a scale bar, then for example this, if you go to the properties, right click, what is the division, if you want to put kilometer, meter, so it's still up to you. There are marks and numbers, gap 2.5 point. Okay, format, and that means font size, font color, something like that. Frame size, position, border, so put some border here, put. Okay, oh, got some error here. We need some kilometer. Sorry, I've got some call. The bar. I've got some error here, I think. So I'll put it here in meter. Okay, delete this and you can insert new. Okay, I'm taking some. We're here again. So we put the north arrow. Okay, so scale bar. Uh, this one. This one scale bar. I don't know why it was like that. So put some kilometer. Yeah, it works. Sometimes it makes really bad. So if you want to make say 7, okay, so you can put it here, or if you want to make a background, go to the frame and make a background, say white, it is white. Yeah, so this is the way you can make your map finalize. And one of the most important thing is to make a grid. So how you can do that? You can go to view, then data frame properties. Okay, so there is a data frame with that grid. Okay, so you have to put a new grid. Click new grid here. Okay, go next, 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 finish, apply. Automatically it will adjust this, and if you want to change, for example, if you want to change the distance interval, then you can interval here. So here the interval is 1 degree, and if you want to change, no, I do not want to put the 1 degree, then I do not want to 0 degree, 40 minutes, 0 degree, 50 minutes interval, then you can do that as well, right? So it's really up to you, it depends upon you. So if you want if you do not want to show a grid here, then do not show the grid. No grids here, it's only the grid fails. Okay, so good level. So if you want to the levels, on the size 12. Okay, so there's another important thing. There's a level axis, in which axis you want to. There is a 4 axis, right? So you, if you do not want, if you want to see only this and this axis, then you do not. You have to put off this left and bottom. So okay, okay, these are gone, and size have been increased. So if you want to put a vertically, so vertical levels, that means it is horizontal orientation, and if you want to put a vertical orientation, it will be looking very good. Then which side? This is the right side, right? Okay, yeah, now the levels are vertical oriented. Okay, so this is the way how you can make a map, but we generally do not do this, or do not prepare this map here. What I generally do, I generally copy this map to um, Illustrator. For example, here, oh, where's the Illustrator? I think, yeah, Illustrator, and I generally copy this map to Illustrator, and I edit over there so that it looks very nice, but it doesn't look very nice. Okay, but in Illustrator is a vector editing, so you can edit your map very carefully and very smoothly. So what you can do, new, remind me later. I think I have got trial version. Yeah. So what I generally do, I paste it here, map, and I ungroup all those things, release clipping map. So what I release clipping map, yeah. So what I generally do is here, color, no color, boundary colors are black. So here, so right now there is an option. So for example, if you want uh, this sizes specifically, so there are some options here, right? So you can do that easily. So I do that usually this way. So if you do not want this, you can easily delete here. You can easily delete it. So for however you want, you can do that in Illustrator, because it's really very powerful editing software for basic, right? So you can easily do that. Yeah. So I hope you understand how to make and how to prepare a map. Okay, thank you very much. I think you have enjoyed the whole course. Hopefully I will see you in next um, advanced ArcGIS and MATLAB basic introduction. So if you're interested, then you can find this in Subbase Foundation as well. Thank you very much.